this was not the music I was expecting to be starting on my hype Nintendo music. But okay. Okay. Hi. I thought about doing the Kiku model just because obviously my brain is a little bit not so... It's tired. I worked out. I thought it'd be good for me to work out, but also it was tiring. I'm drinking water. Hiding. I should use my controller. I mix things up a little bit. I can remember how to use this. Okay. 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 Steam's running, that's why. Hold on. Because Steam takes control of controllers, because fuck you is why. There we go. Use a controller. Add a little bit of, controller ASMR to it. Oh yeah, controller feels so nice, I just forgot. I had been doing commissions, which I need to do quickly. Especially helps for rendering, which is what I'm doing. I thought there would be a bigger wave of people with monetization, but it seems like not quite. Wonder if they're waiting for people that want to apply to partnerships that are bigger. Well, the question would be, would they bring their actual own people to other streamers on the platform or not? It just didn't noticeably get any louder, I guess, would be the word. Interesting prospects. Because right now it's a nice community, it's a community supporting community, which is very nice, but also if all the community is giving money to everyone else in the community, it just means VSTREAM gets a cut and no one's really earning anything. It's funny. I do wonder how subs will go, considering I don't know if there's anything. I guess you have exclusive access to emotes. I don't have enough emotes. Community supported community. That sounds like those things where people hold each other's paws, then lean back. Pause? I don't know what you mean by pause. But yes, that is a trust exercise. I do not know what you mean by pause, but yes, that is indeed a trust exercise. I accidentally called it out on accidentally. What is that, a thing furries do or something? I think it's just a thing normal corporate trust exercise people do. I went to a college thing in 6th grade. And we did those type of exercises. I meant with the pause bits. Yes. I forgot, controller feels so good. And it's so more mindless. When you have something already rendered. I forgot, controller's so great. My photo teacher once caught me swaying and pawing at the air idly as I was thinking. This community is like a terrarium. Hopefully we will get a cucumber slice to feed on soon. What you were hearing earlier about, like... Are you talking about earlier for VSTREAM, or you mean like my community? Like you guys, you want me to give you a cucumber slice because you're hungry? I can do that. Can give you a cucumber. The VSTREAM, but that works too. Okay. Okay. Yeah, it's nice that it has insular community, not insular community, but like it has a growing community. That's nice. That's good. But we need more viewers that are not just streamers that are supporting each other, which is in essence the entire problem with VTuber culture in general. Is that it's a very Ouroboros snake sort of things in terms of where the money goes, except Twitch was getting 50%, so let's go somewhere that they're getting less percent. I should put that controller overlay on. Let's see, let's get rid of controller overlay and then get the... I don't want that right there though. There we go. Hey Mystic! Why not both? More furry VTubers might help because furry community art stereotypes didn't say it. Utopia music. I want a Ring Fit game that's not Ring Fit. I want Wii Sports. I like the balance board better than the running aspect. I've got good knees. I have this color right here. Shit. Hello, Mystic. How are you? Hello, Sheepy. Hello, Milky. I had Taco Bell, so I tried to walk it off. They have a Switch Sports game like Wii Sports, no balance board. There's a new Switch Sports, not as good as the OG Switch Sports, but I've heard it's better than Ring Fit. Hello, I good. That's good. It's high time for Melon to be finished. It's taken her so long. She's been put to the wayside. I have this color I haven't been using. Splatoon! I recall this is like OG. Ring Fit is good for what it tries to do. This just not everyone wants what it tries to do. That said, watching Ring Fit speed ranks is a trip and a half. Boxing fixing like the new Hatsune Miku one. I love the boxing fitness game in Wii Sports. Cause there was that one fitness game, but I wasn't sure if I wanted to get it or not. And then I forgot about it. I technically still have a Wii that works that I could just play Wii Sports. And a balance board that works. Her name is now Cucumber. Remember that, okay? Melon and Cucumber are the name of these two characters, who are of very different styles. The Ring Fit one is good, I've heard. Is a strap to put your Joy-Con on your leg, such because you can literally use Joy-Cons to get full body 3D tracking. Hello, Corey! How are you? I love both Melon and Cucumbers, they're super cuties. I want to be good at character design, but last time I tried to do character design, I guess I did do full character design, I just kind of did little sprites, and I'm like, PNG Tuber sprites, and I'll sell them, and there's still some on my Ko-fi. Then I'm just like, I probably should, like, I don't know, figure out how to properly sell character designs, and what should I do? Now that I can probably do... What is your issue? It's like losing inputs. Cucumber! Dear my grandpa and I finally got my scooter up and running at the point where I can ride around today. How about you? I slept and because I had a headache, and then I woke up and I had another headache after having a rough morning. But then overall, it was not too bad. It's just little things. I'm like, I should stream a little bit. I should do some art. Makes me feel better when I get something productive. I did a little sword timber thing. At least. Maybe gonna actually do that for once, but just not follow the prompts, just make swords in general, because I don't know how to make swords. Shoot, I look away and miss the cucumber? Yes, this is Cucumber. I've decided this is Cucumber. She never had a name before. She, it, something. This is Cucumber. Cucumber, I think, will look best on this size. But I can draw a little cucumber if you want to. Xbox Overlay reminds me of the old PS1 RPG Maker's Art Studio thing. I don't actually know what that is. I really wish I could have a Switch one. Or have a non-black one. But alas, I cannot do these things. Even though this is a browser source, so I wonder if I can edit it that way. Probably takes images from something else though. I just like seeing the controller going. This is Marina. I've never played Splatoon. It's just obviously for obvious reason has iconic music. There was a port of RGB Maker that had the PS1 a long time ago. It had a mode for drawing custom graphics animation on the console, as well as the old normal RPG Maker mode. Released October 2nd, 2000. Oh. RPG Maker's old. Like a lot of people still use the RPG Maker XP version because that's the one that works for Pokemon Essentials fan game making. Because Marin never updated. He tried. I don't know if he ever actually got any progress done on the MV1. Marin was... He did a lot of work. He does a lot of work for no pay, but also sometimes he's a groucher. He was nice to me though. He's always nice to me on the journaling side of Poke community. I just hearing from the dev side of other people was just like, oh boy. Can you stop and just fucking... It's like eating controls. Wasn't there an old Super Famicom RPG Maker hitting a tell sheep that sheep is a cool? Please, war was begunning. Sheep are cool. Tell sheep that sheep is cool. Tell sheep that sheep is cool or that sheep are cool? Are all sheep cool or is specifically sleep sheepy cool? Is there actually RPG Sukuru Super Dante in 1995? I honestly didn't know that. All sheep are cool. Okay, yeah. Sheep are cool. Specifically sheepy, probably because I had the NAS and I didn't get released on this side of the Pacific. Everybody in my chat is cool, except the people who are not cool. But mostly everybody in my chat is cool. Blanket threats. Cool as cucumbers. Cucumber, some type of alien, I'm not sure what. Because these are like kind of like whatchamacallit? Like Tsubasa in Clamp, that little character with its little Monica with his little hair thingies. Like these are not hair ties, these are ears. I don't know what the fuck is going on with this character design, but that's there. A 10 years. Kind of. Extremely cool and uncool. As long as you don't observe my coolness, then it will settle into one state. I have found I am cooler the less cool I try to be. Though I have made an effort to be more badass looking. As thus PNG. Famous thought for no cats will be harmed because cats are cute and shouldn't hurt them. Love Clamp, especially JoJo fan character they made. Clamp! Ah, Clamp. There's a lot of stuff that I'm like, yeah, I love Clamp, and then you go back and you're like, this was not socially acceptable anymore. A lot of underage romance and yeah. Some weird stuff happening. It's pretty good though. Where's my save button? Is that my save button? Is that my save button? Is this my save button? That's my save button. My toe randomly hurts. I don't know why. I made it! Hello, Sergeant Kickbutt. Hello. I don't think I posted Enrica's server at this point in time. I'm glad you're here. The chat is on VSTREAM chat because we have monetization there now. But I'm still looking at YouTube. YouTube people have been nice. And then, as long as VSTREAM still is annoying about only logging in through Discord, I will tell them to shut the fuck up. VSTREAM? Yes, I am. Like, if you looked at the link before, I had a YouTube mirror, but I had my uplift on on VSTREAM, which is a new site for VTuber streaming, and it has a lot lower latency, especially compared to YouTube. Like, holy shit. It just got like uplifts and stuff, like give me money and things like that, when YouTube doesn't have that right now for me. I don't have the metrics for it. I technically don't have the metrics for it on VSTREAM, but I cheated my way into it. It's for VTubers, but I wonder if they'll ever expand elsewhere. That, and they're letting the definition of VTubers be pretty broad. Discord being the only way to log in isn't permanent. They're gonna be getting rid of. They didn't say soon. They said on release, and it's just like, when is release? Question mark. Also, I'm taking commissions. Well, hang on. Let me join VSTREAM quickly. Yeah. It's in my link. So you can be on the VSTREAMs. Seems like a nice experience. So some people have player issues, but I haven't had any. Yeah, latency pretty fucking low. Oh, so hi, Hannah. Never seen something isn't permanent until it's no longer a thing. Yeah, they said on release, and just like, what does release mean? Does release mean when everybody can stream, or does release mean when you have all your features finished? I don't know what that means. There's a lot of people that tell me they don't want to log in with just Discord. For good reason, too, really. Stop. There we go. Having a little bit of input eating. That's hair. That's definitely hair. Welcome! They added selectable name colors. Oh yeah, they did. Let's 5. Let's 5 what? Ba-ba-da. Ba-ba-da. Oh yeah, you can change colors. Everyone was yellow forever. And I started out as yellow, which is funny because I want to be yellow, but I was just like, oh, I'm sorry everyone else. Let's go. You know, that would make more sense if you would have used the actual character for 5. Because if you're already basing it on someone knowing Japanese, you should probably just use the kanji for 5. Yeah, but I don't make sense now, do I? Well, you don't make sense beforehand either. There's already an insular joke. Do I look like I'm into you? One of the kana would go for an interesting alternative too. Huawei, this is closer to Cyan. Oh, Huawei. This is closer to Cyan. Alright, now I've officially invaded the stream. Everyone's blue now. Now that everyone gets to choose their color, everyone's blue instead of yellow, which is funny. Also, welcome to invading the stream. Making YouTube dead, but like at the same time, I'm probably okay with it. There are some people that only watch on YouTube that I think is fine, and I don't want to leave them behind. Yay, blue! Wait. I'm green now, that's my attack. I will never get tired of that fucking joke. Even when it doesn't make sense, it's just like, but it's not blue. I'm like, yeah, but that's my attack. Eepee! Hi, it's me. I'm the problem. I'm the bad guy. Oh, Storm, you can stay on YouTube. You just can't give me money on YouTube, which is fine. We're just currently having a party on VSTREAM. But if you want to be stealth mode and not have your chat on screen, you can always be on YouTube. What I don't want to make sense is a table flip, but when you don't, it's your attack. Well, because here's the thing about jokes, is that people get the reference. They know the reference that it's color, that's my attack. But knowing that that you mean 5 in Japanese when you've written the Roman numeral 5 does not have correct context for people understanding what you've said. It is about the contextual meaning. The replacement of the word that makes it funny has to be predictable. I replaced a color with a color. You replaced a word with a number in a different language. I see how it is. Lessons, please. Context is overrated. Milky makes herself laugh. When I feel inclined, I shall head over briefly. Okay. The best streams when you had to explain the joke. It's one of the things about comedy is that it both has to be unexpected but expected. Like, it has to be unexpected, but like, it can't just be completely random either, or else it just makes no sense. So you have to set up an expectation and then change the expectation in a way that makes sense. You need sleep? Okay. Sleepy sheepy. Except you're not the sleepy sheepy here. That's someone else, but you are sleepy stormy sheepy. I just make jokes about obscure references and everyone's confused. It's not the first time. It won't be the last! It is a form of comedy to be completely random. Is it, though? Is it a good form of comedy? I think the ages of grr, so random, XD are a little, long in the tooth. Good night, Storm, on the other streaming service. Even that saying, long in the tooth, I think is pretty old. Doesn't need to be a good form of comedy to be a form of comedy. What does the G stand for? G nuts? GD's nuts? That's comedy now. Grr, so random. 2 beyond the comprehensible. I shouldn't have left. You subverted my expectations greatly, massively. Thanks. Okay. I never actually watched Invader Zim. I never actually watched Invader Zims. All I know is Domo Domo Domo, and then I actually forgot a lot. Yeah, I didn't actually watch that show. It was a little too XD random for me, but I got enough of it on, like, Guy Online and shit. Oh, tacos! Friends who are big fans of it. See, my best friend said that they were a big fan of it, but then they never talked about it. They just bought the GER stuff. They were very a person that, like, talked about how much they liked this popular thing and got merch of it, but then didn't, like, talk about the internals critically of the media. Not critically of the media, but, like, I don't know. They didn't mentally consume the media. They just culturally consume the media. Took me a long time to realize they were kind of a vapid person. Turns out Nickelodeon made it worse, as in the creator had the ideas and wanted to make the story interesting and theirs. However, oh, good old creator clash. Nick went out of their way to make things more wacky and random. They talked about on the surface level of the media, but not the actual content of the show, like the lore, story, characters, etc. Yeah, like they talked about how much they loved Gurr and XG so random, whatever. But then, from them knowledge of that, I talked to them every single day, I didn't know anything about the story of the show, or what events happened, or what the character relationships were like. I didn't know any of that, which you would think if I talked to somebody every single day in every single school period, because the way our classes were structured, I would have absorbed some of that information. What I did absorb is a lot of information about Twilight. A little later, but yeah. Because she did want to tell me all about all the particulars of Twilight. So she consumed that media and really liked it and liked the other books. Which I respect her for that. But like, especially when we were in middle school, she did not have media literacy. Where the point he had a mental breakdown eventually wound up making mini comic series in his Johnny the Homicidal very Venice frustration. It's funny. Twilight, the most famous fanfiction ever. And most people don't realize it's fanfiction. Yeah, it's fanfiction. I've never seen like the movie straight up, but I watched like, it's called Cosmonaut or Cosmonaut Quickie on YouTube, that they have like a playthrough of them watching Twilight, and I think it's one who's seen Twilight and one who hasn't, and it's just, it's one of the fucking funniest things ever. It's like, why is she? Why is she? Many she's been through Twilight phase, but I didn't talk about it with me too much, which is just looks much. Well, you want to know who did go through a Twilight phase? My AP 4, yeah, the 4th class AP 4 teacher. The teacher of this literary class fucking loved Twilight and Harry Potter and had signed Harry Potter books on her shelf and had a gigantic poster of Twilight in the front of her room. And then we had to read an excerpt out of Twilight to talk about the good writing. And I sit there was like, I don't understand. They said they look like supermodels, but then they also said they looked tired and their eyes were gone. Supermodels don't look like that. And they're like, well, athletes look tired and stuff. I'm like, but they didn't say athletes. And athletes are like, well, hydrated. They look healthy. And I poked holes and they were not happy. Like, everyone was not happy that I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? This makes no goddamn sense. This is not good writing. And then she got mad and very upset because someone in high school, of course, the public high school, stole her signed Harry Potter copy books that she didn't keep under lock and key. And she's like, well, what did you fucking expect, ma'am? Stop, you don't have to out. Oh, I was gonna say athletes in popular media always look dehydrated because you see muscles. Well, yeah, it'd be one thing if it was like they were like dehydrated looking or whatever, but it was just saying that they had sullen eyes and they were like very gaunt or something. It was definitely the sullen eyes part that didn't look natural, but then they looked like they would be on the cover of magazines. It's just like, that's I don't think that's a picture of beauty. That doesn't make sense. I don't understand. Like, she was trying so hard to, like, make it out to be really good writing, and I'm like, this is a very boring scene. It's not great. And she was very pissed at me because the way my previous school worked, I ended up already having the junior credit. So I was doing the senior class on my junior year. So when the seniors got out in class, it was just me and her, and I was like, can I just go to the art room from now on? And she's like, yeah. But then again, they're vampires in an unnatural sounding approach, tired but in a hot way. Like, they look like models except for the gaunt and sullen eyes. Couldn't get past book 5 of Harry Potter. Then I found out that they made the book as a semi-gender-bent autobiography of their upcoming to Jesus story. Immediately noped out of the fandom. Like, for the Twilight thing, I'm like, there were a lot of, the amount of justifications you have to make for the writing means that it's not the most stellar of writing. That if you have to do all of this to explain to me about why these words make sense, maybe that's not very invocative writing that you should be teaching in an AP English course. Not the book series. Remember right, Twilight vamps are not vamps, they're demonic fairies, or at least I keep hearing. I read the first book when I was 8 or so, then my parents decided that I would need to read at least one chapter of later books. The later books to get on the computer. They sparkle. Are you a fan of Stardew? No. I like Stardew the game, but I'm not a fan of Stardew's art. Just moved the bookmark to a later chapter and went back immediately and claimed I read it. That's funny. Yeah, Harry Potter was like, okay. I didn't quite enjoy the super hype. Everyone has to have their house and that's important. It's like, it was Disney stuff before Disney of like, everyone has to have the Disney princess or whatever, and I'm like, I don't really identify with characters like that. I like placement in books and stuff, but like, that YA type of thing never really appealed to me. Of divide everyone into groups based on what they do, and there's no in-betweens, because like, people are varied people. You can't just put them into one group. But anyways, Nova Ruby, I'm sorry. I was in a deep in a conversation. Yeah, Stardew stuff is like okay, but I get a little tired of it, of the comparisons I get from it. So automatically I'm just like, no, I don't like Stardew. I have done items for Stardew though. Like on a mod. Smash! I'm glad my music choices were good. I mean, it's video game music. Of course it's gonna be good, but... Hold on. My mouse! Where's my mouse? My mouse! Okay, got it. Okay. Let's put this back up. Alright, right. That's just a little bit of weirdness with the hair over here. And maybe like a little bit of yellow coming in. Me and my brothers played Smash Melee so many hundred hours. I don't know how much we played Smash Melee, but it was the first Smash I played, and we spent a lot of time just digging around, playing on the GameCube, so I definitely played a lot of Smash. And later Brawl when we got Wii instead of the GameCube. I think we got Brawl, but wasn't certainly as much into it. But yeah, I remember lots of good time with Melee. So we played with item ons. So people would come over, all the boys would come over, and they'd be like, "You're playing with items on?" And it's like, it's our house, shut the fuck up, we're playing with items. It's the only way fucking Nina can win, is by placing landmines that sometimes she mostly hits herself. But the items are fun. But no, it's not 1v1 Smash Arena or whatever. In my defense, I had to re-unlock everything many times of tournament readings. Doesn't help someone keeps deleting my saves, I'll be honest. I regularly feel items makes better players win easier. Well, it's one thing when the people who were like that, the dudes that are like that, never played with items at all, so they didn't even really know what they did. Like, I'm sure competitively now that's a thing, but back then they just didn't even know what the items actually did. So they're just like, it's unfair, and just like, just fucking play the game, we're having fun, shut up. Favorite program removed when I was floated into Kirby and Ganon for small volcano like preparing Brawl myself listening to Pitgo. I haven't played in a while. Played Melee. I didn't ever decide what this is. Probably like an emblem. Yeah, we'll go with that. Ugh. I don't care whether I had hate in that case. It's because I was a female in the mid-2000s playing a fighting game. And me and my sister were playing fighting games in the mid-2000s. It was time for the boys to show us up, and we couldn't possibly win against them because we were the females. That is why there was the item hate. Smash not being a fighting game. We had Soul Calibur and stuff too, but either way, it was just the dudes that we would play with, we get just so fucking butthurt when we would win. Like, the prevalence, like, people don't realize now, the prevalence of women can't win at video games or whatever, or bad at video games, was so much bigger, especially when, you know, it wasn't cool to like video games at all, period. So, and there was a lot of like fake gamer girls prove that you're actually good at the game. Can you remember everything about this series? All that kind of shit. Which thankfully has lessened quite a bit. But there still is a little bit of implicit of, oh, so you must be using a conversion tool for this. And it's just like, no, I'm actually just developing it myself. So I just went from that and then went into tech and did the same thing in a different field. Just check when your birthday in case I don't get to say it. Happy early birthday! Hello, Rider Mash! The era was bad for a ton of stuff. Thank you for the happy early birthday wishes. That's gonna look like skin, so I need a different color. Well, that looks kind of weird, but it might be kind of nice. Need to be darker though. Oops, I can't see where the fuck that is. With green. And then that's so yeah. I remember my mom telling me a story of her beating my dad's Charizard with her Venusaur Stadium, much to his chagrin. And that's how I met your mom moment. Technically, my parents met at a family event. My mom's cousin is cousin to my dad's cousin. This looks brighter, not darker. Hold on. There we go. Do you remember watching people play Pokemon Stadium at a barcade? Met in college, but because they chose playing D&D and Magic stuff. Mom wasn't just a gamer girl, she was a boomer gamer girl. My mom played video games too, just not a lot. Just whatever we had, she would also play. She played like all of Majora's Mask. And my dad played a lot of video games, and then he didn't for a while. And now he's just playing Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom for years and years and years. Like, he played Breath of the Wild, like, I want to say daily for at least 5 years, and now he's into Tears of the Kingdom, and he won't beat the game. He keeps restarting because he doesn't feel like beating the game. But he gets everything first, and then he just plays it again. Is this actually just Coconut Mall? Oh god, it is actually just Coconut Mall. Okay, so there's like a series of things on YouTube called like Coconut Mall, but... And I was so expecting one of those. It was not. I've been procrastinating some projects. Mom's addicted to mobile games, and my dad is into Diablo. Elden Ring wants to play Starfield when it comes out. Oh, shit. I played Centipede and Galaga era arcade games, and my mom played a few console games, which got me and my sister on them for a bit. Keep waiting to play games, but keep failing to find the time for them. Played the Genesis because of him and spent so much time playing Mario Kart and the N64, but I was young enough to still be into games when she moved on to parties and stuff. Yeah, we just, we had family consoles, like, we seem rich to people because, like, wow, they got fucking video game consoles and shit and games. And, like, but also our parents play it too, so it was their expensive hobby as well. It wasn't just us. And we didn't have a lot of different ones. We had Nintendo and then also PS4. And I think we got an Xbox, a normal one for Halo, but it broke. And I don't think we got any after that. And my dad wanted to play Halo, and he did enjoy Halo. I was bad at shooters on consoles, and I still kind of am, but I can deal with it better than I did before. I take commissions for things like this. You should commission me. I should probably leave that on long enough to make a pitch, shouldn't I? Considering that shows up on the YouTube chat now and not in other things. Never had Xbox where I went to that one song. There's a halo hanging off the corner of my girlfriend's 4-foot bed. This was a cover game. We did have a car. I remember multiple times where the car wasn't really in the mood to go anywhere, which is awkward when the family of 4 trying to go home. Oh no. Yeah, this is YouTube's current function, is to actually use channel points. I want to make a Kirigumi hat so I can be sassy, because I haven't felt sassy recently, and I want to feel sassy like I did before again. That was very fun. But also obviously depends on the time. Clearly you need the Kigu for maximum sass. Just want to hear your opinion. How do you feel on VSTREAM? I like it. There are things I am concerned about as a growing platform, but overall it seems to have good intentions. There are good intentions, and there are things being worked on. Like, I've been vocal about things like how the monetization requirements are too high, but then I was given monetization. So, like, I'm getting to experience parts of the platform, so it's kind of like, I think it has good intentions, and so far they've been developing pretty quickly. So it will shape up pretty quickly, at least by mid next year. I'm sure it's going to look like a completely different site. It's going to have a lot of different options. The concerns I have is that they're placing, like, at least the lead developer E seems to have been like really over paranoid concerns about money laundering. Cause like Twitch does have an issue with money laundering if someone gets affiliate really easily, and then they use like stolen credit cards to give money to Twitch affiliates and then take the money that way. That's money laundering. But he set the goal to be monetized to be at 500 followers, which on this platform that's already very small is way too much. And while I understand his concerns, it doesn't match the viewer base. Though today, one of my concerns was the fan forums being like level 5, which was an absurd amount, but he did clarify that it was kind of a randomly chosen amount. It'll probably be like level 2, which is what I'm working on, which is 250 to get like the fan form features. So mostly the concerns are about accessibility of how to grow as a smaller streamer on VSTREAM instead of having to just courting big streamers. That's the concerns that I have. The 10k, yeah, level 5 is 10k, but he said in the question today that he just kind of picked a number. It'll probably be like level 2 or something, which is the 250, which is acceptable. That's an acceptable amount, considering that the restriction to stream period will be taken away soon. That you can just stream normally. You'll have a chance to build up a follower of 250. That's not awful. And then you can still have social posts until then as well. And the social post, the video he showed, looked pretty nice. So I think it could have a lot of good things happening to it. It's just sometimes it feels like E may be out of touch with what's realistic for people to grow at, especially in terms of keeping smaller streamers happier and feeling a place that they can belong and be helped by. But it's not like, it's nothing insane. It's something that can be worked on, and he does seem receptive and open to working on those things. So it's definitely a thing where if you have an issue with it, you should make your voice heard, because it will actually be heard. I'm trying to think of why someone would use Twitch for all things for money laundering. Can they use NFTs or something like Smooth Criminals? Was there a social post? In the VSTREAM Discord, there is the questions or feedback, I think it's questions, that I said, one is the general ETA for status, up-to-date socials, and fan forms, because their website, their documentation doesn't have any of it, and I'm concerned about it. So he had a 2-part reply, which was estimated in about 3 months should have social posts, and that the fan form is probably 200, and then he posted a video of like what the social post looks like. But these are the things that shouldn't be in random Discord conversations. They need to be in documentation on forums. My old grouchy old self hates that Discord's become a de facto like bug report, whatever. It really shouldn't be. There should be something on the forum that's easily searchable on the web. But no, all the information is on the Discord. The moment when numbers were with questions. Which questions? Yep, I knew it. Every time I check for the time, I'm always like, it's an hour. Okay, so I'll have to get this guy. I think that's melon. That's melon. Smelly melon. Forms are dying. Repost for a true form ladder. I think forms can be done well. People just have to actually deal with it, because there's so many people that are just like, I don't want an extra log-on for an email for a form. And it's just like, it's so much better. It is one email thing. And you have access to lots of offline information that you don't have to log into Discord for, and Discord's sometimes banned, or you get banned from the Discord, or they delete stuff in the Discord, or it's not searchable because the search really sucks. Discord is not a replacement for documentation and forums. It really shouldn't have ever been, but we're getting to that point, and Discord's starting to add a whole bunch of fucking bloat and bullshit. So, yeah, I think we need to return to forums. But having the fan forums, the way he has it shown, they're not exactly like forums. They're really not. But they're just like curated pages for your hashtag, which is not bad at all. I would return to the forums today if this random fucking site wouldn't work. Ugh. So I did melon. Oh, I really wanted to grind more. I don't want to stop at an hour, but it's also it's 9 p.m. and I'm not usually awake this late. But this one I feel like I could get through really quickly, but I want them all done. So I don't know if I should show Melon until I get all of her different sizes. But like her different sizes aren't gonna look as good. I might just show Melon. Except, hold on, there's a little bit of eye weirdness. I think I did this before, that's weird. It's eye's fine. I need a little bit of seal, and then I need to do all the sizes of this. It's just my brain peters out so quickly when I keep streaming every time I want to do art, but I do art more better and focused when I'm not streaming, but I like streaming. So also show me to add the features so they're all basically the same. I'm being called out because I got a sheep's joke and I just shot with you of all people. What? I didn't say you of all people. I said I like you if I don't like you. I was thrown so far under the bus I think I need someone to hand me a wrench. Your avatar looks like this guy I used to know that sold used candles and sometimes gummy bears that did not look safe to eat. I'm gonna screenshot that comment and save it for a long time. That's an amazing comment that I've ever fucking heard. I see. My model.png. With what comment? The comment by Saturn on YouTube says, your avatar looks like this guy I used to know that sold used candles and sometimes gummy bears that did not look safe to eat. Also, hello Saturn. You ran out of points. Fuck you. I should do more. I need to focus on doing more instead of doing an hour and then petering out. This is when I did a BRB before. Well, can someone hand me a blanket? I think this bus is my home now. A part of me feels like you were the guy that I used to know. I don't think I was the guy that I used to know because I'm not a guy, and also I don't know how to tell you. I didn't sell used candles. The guy I used to know that sold you used candles and gummy bears that did not look safe to eat. I'll sell you gross potions. I'd do that. Making suspicious gummies, true alchemist. That's just really what alchemy is. I'm just making weed. Are the potions made of gummy bears? No, I like to use locally sourced ingredients. And gummy bears are like the most processed food to have ever been processed in the world. The sugar-free gummy bears are like ass blasters. That's Bonnie, free-range gummy bears. Gummy bears are actually really healthy according to certain research by a certified... God. I don't really believe that, though. Like, maybe the gummy bears that you have vitamins with. The Flintstones vitamins. And then everyone else decided they actually really like gummy vitamins. I should take my vitamins. I don't. Oh, I'm gonna try something. For my gummies cage, thank you very much. Even my gummies are not. So I'm gonna break my controller for a second, which I actually will turn off for a second, because I'm gonna try something. So I did this from the initial sketch. I did this like this thing, but if I do pixel over with this, hello, double click, thank you. Export selected. Melon! I didn't say. Whoa, stop. What the fuck? Stop. Whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa. What is this thing? I can never. Oh, okay. Now. What am I pressing? Oh, the thing where my controller's fucked up. Oh my god. When I turn off my controller. Ah! Come on! Turn off Joy2Key. Terminate. Close window. I'm finding out options I didn't know I had. Underscore. No! Stop! Just let me export the image! What is your fucking problem? Okay. What is your fucking problem? We're going to unplug the controller. We're gonna do this. We're gonna turn this back on. It's hung up on control. So we're gonna do control, shift, caps lock, control, shift, alt, FN, all these buttons that I turned on the wrong thing. So I don't think it's working anymore. Hold on. That works. Okay. Bring pixel edit back up. I looked up and apparently you can eat 13 gummy bears in a session. Let's do session. Okay. That's not... Wait, no! It's not finished, though! Wait! Wait! No! What happened? What the fuck? No! No! What did I didn't do anything! What? I was just trying to export no! I've been saving the whole time! Like, way before all of this. This is where we started today! I've been saving the whole time! How do I... Oh, fuck. Storage folder. Autosave. Oh, Jesus, there's a lot of autosaves that have been happening. Autosave. Fucking autosave. Thank you. This one is... Oh, hold on. Can't... Get rid of this. File. Save as. Video. R. The program saved. I've had program savings from a long time apparently. Okay, brain. This is called quick. This is working. That pixel save, and then we're also gonna save working backup. And then we're gonna save us working. I really was touch and go there for a second. I was about to throw a shit fit. Okay, now will you let me just export? Export selected. Yeah, melon. Of course my keyboard's in the wrong... What's the thing that I did to reset my keyboard? Because it's like numlocked where I can't use underscores. I pressed too many things on my keyboard and now I need to reset it because I can't use underscores! Ah! Fuck. Where's my phone? I didn't want this phone to be, this keyboard to be this stupid, but I did it anyways. Melon push manual on my phone. Manual. No, not million push. Manual. Mako push. Mako push user manual. Okay. Just make this. Face backwards. Pairing mode. Then my good user mega fuzzy. FM plus space. For 3 seconds. It's not the save. It's not the save. It's my keyboard. I know it's 100% my keyboard because it does this shit all the fucking time. Underscore. No? There we go. Underscore. 1x. So I have to remember that if my controller is touching anything when it gets turned off, it gets stuck that way. With Joy 2 key. Okay. Now we're gonna go open up Steam. And you won't be able to see this. Let's see. Do I have anything that shows? What is VDraw? I don't know what that is. Clip. Let's make this. Let's run. Software. I probably missed a lot of messages because I was freaking the fuck out. So let's do clip and let's do Pixelover. So we're gonna open quick melon 1x. Where's melon 1x? Where did that save? Export selected. Art, quick. Nina melon 1x. No, I'm sorry. Melon 1x. Try again. Secret magic happening in the background, yes. Okay, so it's gonna fuck up the colors, but we're gonna be fine. Let's just put 32. Whatever, it's fine. I think that's enough colors, but fine. Okay, so what we want is we want to transform to 64 by 64. So that gets us a little closer than before. Let's see, resampling, mint maps, no. Linear, no. That, and then I think we have opacity shouldn't matter, no. So, this we can export into that. And let's get rid of the pixel over. Click. So compared to that, we have a little bit more to work with. It fucks the colors up, it makes it weird, but we can just redo everything. Like, obviously this will still need work, but it might actually be worthwhile to, like, work backwards from stuff. Yeah, so it would be working from here instead of there. Because I used Pixel Over to change like the basic drawing. Because for this one I had like the color under, and then I did the Pixel Over for the drawing, and then inputted them together, and I did that for all three of these. But since I finished this one, I can start from here. And I'm not gonna turn back on my controller because fuck that. I don't want to deal with that. I think this is also not the right color. It's not. Okay. And this green is possibly too green, yeah. Then we have this color right there. And this color. Can we get that blue in there? Not really, probably not. Kinda need this to... Weird. Fight the tech. You mean you don't want to spend 10 to 50 minutes fighting the technology instead of using it? I didn't fight the technology. The technology for this worked great once I was fighting the weirdness of my computer and my controller. Or my keyboard. It's my keyboard being very stupid. I kind of regret this keyboard. Because I got it slightly bigger than a 60% because I wanted arrow keys, but like... Such a pain in the ass. I want my normal 60% again. The right color? Isn't do the right color? Is this the right color? Isn't do the right color? 60, oh yeah, 60%. Have you heard of mechanical keyboards? I used to have a 60% mechanical keyboard. Now I have a 65% mechanical keyboard. So I don't have FN keys. For this one, I do have like the row of insert, volume delete, and whatever, just shoved on the corner. There's different modes, different pairing modes, and they go clicky clicky. Here, I'll do something for you. There you go. What kind of milk are you drinking? I'm drinking Body Armor Light Peach Mango. I fear giving sheep ASMR is like giving food to a wild animal. I love keyboard sounds. Like people, like, they'll mute and be like, I'm so sorry, my keyboard's making noises. And I'm just like, as long as it's not like bass boosted from the, like, actual table, love keyboard noises. So nice. Did I have this in between color somewhere? Oops. Yeah, I think it was that one. I have to make this bigger. Your mouth moving with the keyboard clips makes it look like you were doing incantations. Yeah, because it's voice activated. I have a mechanical keyboard with blue switches and it makes lots of keyboard sounds. I think I have to turn off the noise filter on Discord or all my friends will get mad at me because it's louder than my voice sometimes. Yeah, I'm on clears, I think. My previous were browns. So, I like it being quiet, but being there, period. So, I don't like the reds or blues. They're a little bit too clicky, but everything else is Gucci. But yeah, I researched, when I had like no money, I researched mechanical keyboards like every 3 days. For like 4 years, and then one day when I got a job, I'm like, I'm getting a mechanical keyboard because I was a failing artist getting no money. Some days I still am. But usually I have enough to tide me over for like a month or ish or so. Kind of. Living month to month. I'm currently, so when's the eating, drinking ASMR? I don't like eating noises. I'm okay with, like, that for the water, but I don't like the eating, drinking ASMR. That sounds like me when I got my first post-college job. I have money now, let's buy a $15,000 video card. Yeah, I bought a Microsoft Surface with the Best Buy card, and we paid it off once, and then I have kind of like an eating disorder, and I used it all on DoorDash. I hit the limit, and then we've paid it off again, so I'm just not allowed to use it, and it needs to die. And not have credit cards for DoorDash. So now I just spend my normal money on DoorDash. I just have to try not to, because I would like different things. I'd like to buy things. But when you feel sad, food makes you feel good. But I felt good recently, and people have been talking to me, and hopefully VSTREAM can work out a little bit more, like, monetarily than Twitch did. So I can feel a little more secure with, like, saving money and stuff. And hopefully get some more commissions. I really need some more commissions. I gotta do the Kigus. Definitely gotta do the Kigus yet. But I was trying to do at least these 3 portraits. To be like, hey, look, more examples of smaller portraits. That I can do quick for you, scab style. Because they're cheaper, because they're scab style. Because if not, they would cost a lot of fucking much more money. But I'm willing to do it for cheaper because I want money for one. But I don't want to, like, enter into a long client relationship that wants 10,000 different changes for cheap money and feel like shit because I did that. When it comes to addiction, association with emotion is prone to any kind of addiction. Are you still doing the $10 temp price, or is that gone? That's gone for today. When subs come out, or when my birthday comes, I will be doing some type of, something with Kigus. I'm not entirely sure. Because the only thing was I was like, Kigus, $10, that's good enough. And then I forgot there's a 70-30 split, so it's $7. I'm like, okay, $7 for those are a little too much on discount. My birthday's September 20th. So for now I've taken the $10 uplift Kigus off. But something like that will return. I just may play with, like, subs. It depends, like, when subs are gonna come out. Because, like, when they announce the, like, ooh, look at this monetization uplifts, it came out really instantly. So I was gonna think to do subs, like, either the Kigus or making potions or something. I'm not sure. I was gonna make a forum that had ideas, but the forum didn't work today. But I should probably make a channel in Discord if you have suggestions about, like, what events. Because what I'm trying to do is that I don't want to devalue my art. Because it is expensive to produce. And I have many years of experience. But I would like to do deals or events or things that are both fun and can give me a little bit of money. So I'm still trying to think about it. Understandable, yeah. Yeah, I should probably open that up on Discord, like, suggestions. As besides just free art suggestions, just like, well, free art, but what do I get in return? What fun things do I get? Not free art, it's not free art, you'd have to buy something, but, like, currently, there's not a system in place that uplifts, like, do things. So it's an interesting situation to be in. But I just decided, at least for right now, not gonna do the $10 Kikus. At least until I finish the other ones, and if I feel like I still want to make some, I do that. The raffle's still on. Raffle is still 100% going on. And we're at 125, so we need 130. That's still going on. Raffle's still going. Little terrarium orbs event. Buying free art. Terrarium orbs. I do like doing plants. I don't know if you've ever seen my plants. Because I did plants, and then I also did all of the Stardew items just because I was at a moment in my life that I really needed to do a whole bunch of shit. So, I've done, like, all of these, like, little house plants and stuff, and mushrooms, and then I just redid my own versions of all the Stardew sprites, and someone put them in a mod, which was really nice. Because I listed them just for free to have, since they're obviously, you know, based on Stardew sprites. Yeah, plants! I like icons! I like plants and icons, and I like potions and stuff. And food! I also have food. I fucked up. Did I fuck up too much? Oh, I didn't fuck up too much. Let's see, I also have... not Pokemon food. Or just food 16. About like, ignore the icon folders, but I have like food that I had been doing and stuff. And Magikarp, Execute, Alcremie, Flapple, and then put them in a pie and a cake, fried and roasted. And then fairies like Navi into little stuff. I like those. I like those a lot. And these come from, these are Breath of the Wild foods that I turned into 32 by 32 pixel art because I had, at one point in time, already made all of these. I didn't do all of them, but I had made the food assets for Breath of the Wild. When I said I grew up and want to be an icon, this is exactly what I meant. Not kidding, it's exactly what I meant. You're making me hungry. Yeah, it's been a while since I've been doing food. People really like it when I do food. I like icons. It's just that, like, the only thing I can do with icons is sell icon sets, which sometimes make me money and sometimes don't make me money. So there's, like, I like doing them, but there's not a lot of reward. Like, I would love it. I would love if I had, like, a Patreon for, like, to do game assets that are CC0 that anyone can change and edit and stuff and things like that. That just do free assets but have like a Patreon to support me while I do that. Because I have Ko-fi subscriptions, but no one uses them. Because what I was talking before on Mastodon is that like uplifts, the fact that I got so many uplifts really goes to show that people don't leave sites. Like, even if they know, because someone was telling me, like, you know, what's the difference of just you having a Ko-fi? Why would they not just subscribe to you with a Ko-fi? I'm like, because people don't leave sites. Like, if they don't leave the site, and if they have the option on the site to donate, they'll do that instead. And that's why those things work. So I'm thinking also about, like, so the prices for these are, in my view, affordable. So maybe, I don't know if I could set up a system of where, like, you can buy these through uplifts. So even if I take people not be lazy, in my internet, yeah. So it would be like, maybe people could buy these commissions through uplifts. Because even though VSTREAM would get a cut, if even getting that, like, oh, I see that, I want that, I'm gonna get it right now, instead of having to, like, go through that and looking through my TOS and all the other stuff, things like that. Because, like, let's look at my website. I look at my website for my own prices all the fucking time. Commissions. My website says commissions are very open right now. So the quick and dirty portraits that are experimental, may not always be here, are 2 weeks. You get them in 2 weeks. They're Skev style, payment up front. So the huge one, the 128 pixel, is $60. This little one that I worked on, 64, is $35. The 32 pixel one is $20. So here, let me look at it over here. So, like, this is $60. This one is $35. This one is $25, and these are joke ones that are like $10 and $5. But I was thinking maybe it would be possible to just, like, do it through uplifts. Like, hey, by the way, I do this. If you uplift right now, you can just get a I'll work on a scab for you. You'll have that reserved spot, and yes, VSTREAM will get 30%, but the ease of purchase, instead of having to go through a PayPal invoice and stuff like that, would be interesting. However, I don't know the legal ramifications of selling things through uplifts. But then again, E did accept me getting a Kigu through a $10 uplift, so actually it's probably fine. He didn't seem to have a problem with it. So let's do this again. Let's go 64 by 64. Oh shit. Height 66. I mean, E is not a lawyer though. I mean, this is true. This is also true. So, file, export settings, export selected, melon, 64, 1x, and then open this back up. Oops, nope. I want to turn that back on. This is the first time I've done this, so we're seeing how this works. So, obviously, let's indexation for like 32 colors. Even though actually we're gonna use less. We're gonna try with less. Let's see, visibility, transform. So we're gonna go to 32 by 32. Resampling. No, no, no. Oh, that's actually nice, the omni scale. And let's go with 12 colors. 8 colors. That actually works. 6 colors. No. Go with 8 colors. Project, export. Export. Lawyer Schmoyle, it should be fine. I mean, especially as long as you tell the taxman X paid me for X, Y for Z, they don't care. And that's where the big trouble usually comes from. Not a lawyer if you listen to me and end up in IRS jail, you were warned. Yeah. In general, I don't make enough to deal with the IRS anyways. I don't make enough money. So unless I pop off on VSTREAM, it's not really gonna be a thing. But it would be nice. That's not what I... Oh yeah, that's not actually what I exported in. Hold on. I exported it, that one. So that's actually very different, and I don't know how I would feel about that. Let's change the colors first and then see. I feel like I should feel sad now? Project export sounds like a fun, edgy action RP. Oh, sorry, I have to get rid of that. Why would you have to feel sad now? I live with my parents. So they take care of like my living expenses. I'm not gonna get kicked out or anything. For not having enough money. It just makes me feel insecure in terms of like, I would like to make money type thing. So yeah, so this is two different extreme types of how we could do this. I do like that. I was missing something. I use greens, but I would love to have an old school Model F. Good day. Hello, Stealth. I thought we were gonna end earlier, but we've gone on tangents. Yeah, this looks a lot different. Huh. Huh. That might not really work. Yeah, that's not really gonna work to export that much smaller. But going from 128 to 64 is not too bad. So we're gonna go with this. Just gotta distinguish the pink in the hair. Tangents, tangents, and even cosines. Seconds. Mile a minute. I love Deltarune. I love this song, but I don't even remember what it's from. Hold on. It doesn't have timestamps! Oh shit, I don't know what it is, but I love it. Anything new? We have been, we finished this one up. We finished this little second one up. Actually, hold on, let me do that. We finished this second one up, and we're trying to do this little third one. So we can have examples of, more Skeb style commissions. So hopefully we can get some Skeb stuff. Because that would be ideal. Gangplank Galleon. DK Country. Oh, wow. I think this is Smash version. Yeah, it's probably Smash version. Because I know at some point in time I listened to a lot of Smash versions of stuff. And I was like, Smash songs rock. Which is subjectively true. Alright, so I gotta get the pink in here. Or at least this. Because compared to, like, this one... Let's look at this one. Let's look at this one as a comparison. Love the song. Good taste. Yeah. And I Sakura, I hate the brawl tracks and some of the Smash 4 tracks because they're really bad for intense moments. This is why Ultimate has a ton of tracks sped up and reworked. You know, I think she had an earring at some point. I'm pretty sure she had an earring at some point that I don't have. I'm missing a color. And make sure it's also the right color. Winding it down a little bit, I think. It's good. We got a set going because I don't think I need to do the 16 by 16 sets. They're just really ridiculously small. I should probably take them off my thing. They're kind of memey, even though people did buy them, but it was just like, it's just silly. I can edit these colors I want if I want. Yeah, sure. I love Sinnoh. I love Sinnoh so much. Why did Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl suck so much? Oh, look. Here we go. Look has happened. It's one of the shortest modern speedruns for Pokemon games. What's that mean? It's also redeems it in my eyes. I wanted an ORS level extreme plus version, non-2 platinum based story upgrade, not just the game but ported. You might as well have just ported it to the virtual console at that point. I didn't finish Black 2. I finished Scarlet and Violet, or Scarlet, and I love Scarlet. I hate all the issues. I don't want to buy the DLC because of all the issues. But I love those games so much. There's so much good in them that's destroyed by the bad. Alright, that's a 16 by 16. Maybe round out her head a little bit. Sort of that. Yeah, I wish they'd gone the ORS team. And have you ever tried any of the alternatives like Temtem? I have not tried Temtem. No particular reason why I haven't tried it, I just haven't. It's more so I want the Pokemon. I want the Pokemon. Pokemon. I don't want Pokemon likes. I was never really super into Fakemon either. I just want to be able to do more with Pokemon. I like part of Violet and I made it too, but oh my god, it runs so bad. And you tried about a years ago, never really played it. Let's make this a little darker. Oops. Alright, there's Melon in 3 different sizes. Oh, and my commissions are open. Look at the thing on the side. Look at the commissions. Ah! The game looks wild. I'm very interested in your reaction to the trailer's experience. Pal World. Oh my god. So I'm like, I saw part of Pal World. I'm like, what the fuck? There's guns. This is so stupid. But then I saw some of the monster creations, and they're definitely like, they're stolen. But it's like a Gardevoir and Lilligant together, and I love both of those Pokemon more than anything. And I'm like, okay, so I have to have this because this Pokemon looks adorable. I just wish I didn't have to use guns. Can I just like not use guns? It has farming and breeding. It has breeding cross types. It is you have 2 Pokemon and then I know they're not Pokemon, they're 2 monsters and then you breed them and then they look different. The children look different and they're combined to the types, and that's what I want because I really love breeding mechanics so much. It's inspired to the point that it's stolen. But it seems like it's actually doing a lot of good, different things, so I am actually excited for Pal World. I just hope there's a mod to not use guns. Temtem has worse shiny rates than Pokemon games, in my opinion. Stop playing it because it's starting to feel more like centered around competitive play, and that's not my cup of tea. That's fair. It's made by the people of Craftopia, who also have the inspired but definitely kind of stolen Breath of the Wild and now Genshin Impact. So yeah, there's definitely a thing there. It is more centered around competitive play. Oh my god, it's almost 10 p.m. I need to go to bed. I need to export all of these things and go to bed. But we're having such fun and we're talking. Alright. Let's look, see who is the people who are streaming. Save check. I saved. Like, watch this. At the bottom, you go save, 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 save. This right here. Saved. And then goes away because it's done. Saved. Saved. Rhapsody! I love Rhapsody! Oh my god.
Give me all your emotion or else.
Oh, I think we're close to a song too. Holy shit. Fucking. Oh, my chat went away because I pressed the wrong button. Fuck. Hold on, please. Wait, chat's here. I can do chat here. / meteor shower blank. Nina adore. Successfully started. Yay! Wow, points. But yeah, we're gonna meet a shower and then it's gonna stop us from streaming onto YouTube and stuff. Thank you for the stream. Yeah, thank you. It was a good stream. We did a lot of stuff. We talked about a lot of things. I'm happy with it. I'm happy I decided to stream this late at night, even though, Jesus Christ, it's fucking late. It's late! Hold on, let me be on that page so I can know that I'm actually getting to the... I am there. Okay, bye-bye!